Hi everyone, welcome to vlearnias. Today we are going to start a new initiative mainly focused on discussing certain topics relating to prelims, especially prelims point of view. So we will discuss certain topics in certain aspect of the syllabus and we'll look into each one on weekly basis. So today we are going to take a topic from the biodiversity and environment section. So let's begin the discussion. The first topic for today's discussion is about Ramsar site. So recently, every year there will be a certain addition to the Ramsar sites in India. But it is a very dynamic topic. So in future also we will discuss more about this when more sites are added. So let's look into what are the important Ramsar sites added in our country. So it mainly correlates to following aspects of syllabus like distribution of natural resources, government policies, and conservation related to environment. So at last there are 5 more new Ramsar site added. Where are the location? First one is in Mizoram, known as Pala wetland. Second one is in Madhya Pradesh, known as Sakhya Sagar. And another one is in Tamil Nadu itself, which is Karikali Bird Sanctuary, Pallikarani Marsh Reserve Forest, and Pichavaram Mangrove Forest. Let's look detail into it. So this is a contest. India has added 5 more Ramsar sites or wetlands of international importance. So currently the number of wetlands stands to be 54. So what are the new Ramsar sites? First one is Karikali Bird Sanctuary in Tamil Nadu. This is the location of the bird sanctuary in Tamil Nadu. Please note the location, especially for geo option mapping, it will be important. So the sanctuary is spread over 5 kilometers wild belt, and some of the important fauna found in these are egrets, grey heron, spoonbill, grey pelican, etc. And another one is Pallikarani Marsh Reserve Forest. These two in Tamil Nadu. So this is the location of Pallikarani Marsh Forest. So this is one of the last remaining of the natural wetlands, and it is one of the few natural coastal aquatic habitat that qualify as a wetland. So what makes it unique is that it is a coastal aquatic habitat. Next one is a mangrove, which is known as Pichavaram mangrove. It is one of the last mangrove forests in the country. It has an island of vast expanse of water covered with mangrove forest. The background picture is about Pichavaram mangrove, which shows itself as an island. So this is the location of Pichavaram, the coastal region of Tamil Nadu. Especially this coastal region of Tamil Nadu, we will see Pichavaram mangroves. Another one is Sakhya Sagar in Madhya Pradesh. Sakhya Sagar is part of which national park? Madhav National Park. Please take a note on this national park, which will comes in match the following. Madhav National Park in Madhya Pradesh. So it is very important. So this is the location of Madhav National Park. This is Madhya Pradesh, and it is exactly on the northern border of Madhya Pradesh. Next is Pala wetland in Mizoram. So it has one of the wide range of animals, birds, and reptiles. It falls under India-Burman biodiversity. So it is an important aspect. It falls in which hotspot? India-Burma hotspot. Okay. The lake is a major component of Palak Wildlife Sanctuary. Please note this wildlife sanctuary also important for prelims. Palak Wildlife Sanctuary is in where? Mizoram. Okay, Palak Wildlife Sanctuary is in Mizoram. So this is the location of Mizoram and this wildlife sanctuary. So next look into what are the significance of Ramsar recognition. A Ramsar site. What is a Ramsar site? It is a wetland of international importance under Ramsar Convention. So this convention is popularly known as Convention on Wetland. So it is an, what is this actually? It is an, please note this, it is an intergovernmental environmental treaty which was established in 1971 by UNESCO. in city of Ramsar, where it is located in Iran, by UNESCO in 1975 in Iran. The Ramsar recognition is the identification of wetlands around the world, especially on the wetland which provide habitat to the waterfowl. That means it gains international significance since they provide habitat to waterfowl. That means about different species of birds and others in the aquatic system. So India's Ramsar wetland is spread over 11,000 kilometers square, and no other South Asian country has that much Ramsar sites like India's, which has a huge geographical breadth and tropical diversity. So what marks India's Ramsar site significant is that of India's great geographical breadth and tropical diversity. So to be a Ramsar site, there are certain criteria. Almost there are 9 criteria for a site to be included in the Ramsar site. Let's look into it. The first criteria is that it contains a representative, rare or unique example of natural or near natural wetland type found in appropriate biogeographic region. That means there should be certain natural wetland type ecosystem. So it significance, ecosystem significance. The next is it supports vulnerable, endangered, critically endangered species. So this aspect correlates to the biodiversity, critical biodiversity. Okay, so there should be a vulnerable, endangered or critically endangered species. Third one is the population of plant and animal species important for maintaining the biological diversity of a particular biogeographical region. There should be certain amount of plant and animal species. That means there should be a carrying capacity of population. So carrying capacity of population should be there. If it supports plant and animal species at a critical stage in their life cycle or provides refuge during adverse conditions, that means there should be a vulnerable situation. And the criteria is that if it regularly supports 20,000 or more water beds. And sixth one is if it regularly supports 1% of individuals in a population of one species or subspecies of water beds. And criteria 7 is if it supports a significant proportion of indigenous fish subspecies. If it is another criteria is that if it is an important source of food for fishes, spawning ground, nursery and other migration path. Criteria number 9 is it supports 1% of the individuals in a population of a species. These are almost facts. You should go in 2 or 3 rounds of reading so that you will memorize it. In case you can get these facts for elimination. Please go through in 2 or 3 times so that it will get memorized indeed. Okay. So what is significance? Ramsar tag helps in develop and maintain an international network of wetland which are important for conservation. So it is mainly gives a collaborative effort by giving such a tag. So these are the main Ramsar sites in India. So whenever you study this the site location, please study in their regional base. That means north, south, east, west, and also if possible divide into north, east, north, south. Like this you can divide and study this region. And when wetland is studied, go to its ecological significance, human significance, and other contemporary aspect. So these are the important wetlands so far designated in India. Please go through the map. So let's look into some previous year questions that was asked earlier so that we know how important this topic is. So there are certain type of questions which mainly correlate to match the following. So these are important wetland like Keoladea National Park, Loktak Lake, Ashtamudi Lake and Chilka Lake. So it is asked to whichever location it is correlated. So this is something like a correlation like wetland to state. It is a very simple correlation actually, and the answer for this is answer C. That means first one is 1 to A, that means Keoladea National Park in Rajasthan, 2 to D, Longtak in Manipur, 3 to C, Ashtamudi in Kerala, and 4 to B in Odisha, Chilka Lake in Odisha. Another one is the Ramsar sites in India that are listed with their famous features. Identify the correct one. So you have to identify which are the correct features given. So it is like this is also correlation where wetland is correlated to some ecological features. Okay, so this is correlated to this aspect. Correct answer is Loktak Lake. It is famous for Fumdis. Fumdis is nothing like but a floating vegetation. So please go into the detail about the Loktak Lake because it is important location. The next one is related to Ramsar Wetland Convention itself. So what is saying that to find the correct statement regarding this. So World Wetland Day is celebrated every year 2nd of February as Ramsar Convention took place on the same day in 1971. Yes, this is correct. We already learned about this fact. And Montreal's record is a register where wetland sites on the Ramsar list which are facing or may face challenges due to human interference. This is important. It is like that if this is Ramsar site list, then Monty's record is an important section in that list where the name of wetland of important ecological character or changing character due to human interference are looked upon. Nandur, Madameshwar and Keshopur Miani are among the latest 10 wetlands from India added to Ramsar Convention list. So this is really a factual question you must remember. That's why I discussed about the recent added wetland sites. So you can from this question you can understand how important the contemporary aspect to the exam is. So the answer for this is answer B. All the statements are correct. You can do only if you know this fact very well, otherwise you can't go for a blind guess. The another one is about specific wetland. It is asking about Vambanad. Vambanad is the longest lake. Vambanad wetland system are included in the list of wetland of international importance as defined by Ramsar Convention. The first statement, second statement we already know it is an important wetland, and first one we must know that it is a longest lake. Okay, so next one is an important lake also Kolleri. So it is asking about Kolleri is a brackish water lake. So it is not correct, it is not a brackish water lake, and it is designated as a wetland of international importance under Ramsar Convention. It is correct. So answer is option B. So I hope that from this discussion you can understand how important the topic is and how the type of question is framed. So in future also if certain wetland is added to India, we will discuss further in that discussion. So thank you. Please follow our updates for further discussion on various prelims aspect. Thank you, and please subscribe to the channel to know the future updates.